So it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment, and I want to make sure I'm saying it.
What's up, everyone? My name is Candace Smith, and this is Phatabulous Magazine Unfiltered. I'm excited. Yes, y'all. We are about to have the opportunity that I know each of these ladies have been waiting for, a chance to just say how they feel, to use their voice, to really speak on things that are concerning them, and I'm excited because I have a great group of women, great group of hardworking, beautiful women that, have a lot of thoughts about a lot of topics. We got together, and by the end of it, were we like 50? Where were we in the number of topics?
50.
Yeah,
50, yeah.
To discuss. So, y'all, we're about to have some discussions, and I want to invite the entire community, not even just the plus size community. I want to invite every woman to be a part of these unfiltered. We need a time where we can really be open and we can really be honest and move forward with a lot of things that's been holding us back in our lives. And one way we do that is by bringing it to the forefront and just talking about it and being very open and honest about it. So today we have a beautiful panel here and we have a great discussion. So I want to just jump right into introducing the first woman on the panel. And yes, special announcement. She is now the editor-in-chief of Phatabulous Magazine, Kamille Rivers.
Hi, you guys. Oh my God, Candace. I can't believe you announced this today. I'm so happy. And when you asked me, I was even more happier. So, yes, I am the editor-in-chief, you guys. I'm so happy about that.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Me and Kamille have known each other for a few years now, working together on a few projects, collaborating. And what I've learned is that there are skills and then there are character traits. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people have skills, but not everybody have the character traits to go along with the skills. And I'm grateful that I found both in you, and you understand the vision and things that I hope to accomplish with Phatabulous Magazine. So it was a very easy decision to make. So thank you. And tell us about Inner Beauty Styles.
Well, Inner Beauty Styles is my baby. It's my business. It's my jewelry business. I started Inner Beauty Styles 2 years, July 1st of 2019.
Okay.
And everything is nickel and lead free. And I'm wearing some of my items today, the earrings, the necklace, my ring, and my bracelet. So I sell everything for everybody. I also have a men's collection. I have hair accessories, as you guys see. I have stuff for girls. I have stuff for every. And with my business, my slogan and mantra is to allow your inner beauty and your style to always shine through, because I feel that everyone has a different style, but it should also match your inner beauty as well as your outer beauty and your personality.
Yes, that's what's up. And I feel that you do represent that for sure. Your inner beauty does shine through in everything that you do. And once again, I'm grateful for our connection. So thank you for joining me for this unfiltered discussion. And so the next young woman that I would love to present, Meneka Johnson, which is now the fashion coordinator and travel coordinator for Phatabulous Magazine. And once again, we've had just this awesome connection from the very beginning, able to talk about a lot of different things together. We've been able to grow together. And so it's an easy decision once again to say, yes, join me on this quest of craziness. Sometimes, I welcome you to the craziness or whatever, but thank you for doing this and thank you for being a part of it. Yes.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited for this opportunity because we've worked together for so long on, so many different things, following my journey from, having my weight loss surgery, my abdominoplasty, and then my future surgeries in the future. And, of course, my cooking segments that we'll be doing in the future. So we've been working together for a long time. So I'm really excited about working with everyone.
Yes. And y'all got to check out Meneka's blog. Y'all, at the end, we got to give all of our sites and everything, y'all. Don't forget. So check out the blog for sure, and her blog is also featured in Phatabulous Magazine as well. So y'all make sure to check it out because she does talk about a lot of topics like self-care, health, from a woman's perspective. So definitely check it out. And last but definitely not least, I have to introduce you all to the woman, the owner of Style Your Curves, my partner. I just appreciate you so very, very much. And I'm going to always take this time to say these things. Y'all might as well get used to it. I know we get used to giving each other props and stuff like that, but I want to make it a habit because we don't appreciate each other enough. So I got to make it a habit to always let you know how much I appreciate you because we've grown together and seen that growth together. And so I'm so appreciative of everything that we're going to accomplish as well. So thank you for joining today.
Of course. I'm always there. I'm always going to be there.
Right. So Shakira is the owner of Style Your Curves, an online boutique, not only with plus size items, but items for all women. Definitely quality, definitely great prices. And she's getting ready to have a closet sale. She's always having sales. Prices are extremely crazy, stupid low, $5, $10. Like, I know I'm gonna break my bank account, even though it's $5 or $10. I'm gonna break it because I need a lot of stuff.
I need to look on there today.
Right.
Well, you're not the only one. A couple of things that I'm already buying.
Right. Okay. It's hard to not find something. So I don't know, but I'm excited about it, and we'll definitely give more details and keep everybody updated on all of the things that we're doing because I'm excited to be connected to so many great women. So thank y'all for joining me.
Lovely. This is great. This
is how it's exciting.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly. All right, so let's hop into it then. I feel like this is the perfect time to introduce our first topic, women in business, which we all are. But the question that's on the table is, why don't we support each other? And I feel like it's a valid question because I see it. I've talked to each of you all at different times in moments of heartache and frustrations, with business and with sales and with why don't the people that's on my timeline, my family, my forgive, because we're going to get into it today, my friends, why the people that's right in my face that see how hard I work, why aren't they supporting me? So we'll start with you, Kamille. What do you think?
I feel that a lot of people have that crab in the barrel type of mentality. They have it where they want to be in the spotlight or limelight. And when they're there, everything is highlighted on them. But when you are leveling up or doing things that you want to do, it's hard for them to accept it. And then others, they congratulate you on social media and things of that sort, but they don't support. So it's a lopsided, sideways kind of situation sometimes, because I experienced it. Family and friends, they'll say congratulations, or I'm proud of you, but they won't support. And or they want something for free. The 5 things this, they either want that, or they want to come to your events and to have a name on a guest list for them to be able to get in for free. No. Not only am I editor in chief of Phatabulous, I'm also a model, and I've had family members, oh, well, I want to come to a show. Okay, you have to pay for your ticket. Well, I'm your family, or I'm your cousin, or I'm your friend. Why I can't come for free? No, you have to support the event. And then they won't show up, or I'm coming, and don't show up.
Yeah, so Meneka, what do you think?
I'm kind of piggybacking off of what Kamille says, is that women, especially women, they rather compete with you and want to be better than you than support you, or stand side by side with you and say, congratulations, you did wonderful, you did. They rather eat a cup of glass than to say you did really good. Especially women of color, we do that all the time. It's like we never can support each other. We always feel like we have to compete with the other person, whether it's in business, whether it's in a relationship, or whatever. It's like, what are we fighting for? There's plenty of money out there to get it. There's plenty of whatever is out there that we can get it. You don't just because I have this going on with me, you want to try and downplay it or down me to make yourself feel better because of what you got going on with yourself. And if we're not comfortable with ourselves, then we're not going to support the other person because we're feeling like, oh, well, why that couldn't happen to me? It's like, okay, that could happen to you, but you're too busy hating on me to focus on what you need to do to get yourself up, because I decided to make myself better. You can do the same thing. And they rather just not. They rather take what you already have or try and downplay or talk behind your back or whatever to make you look bad, so they can make themselves feel better because they have something going on internal with them. And I've seen it plenty of times, and it's happened to me plenty of times by so-called friends, family, whatever. Their supporting is just not in their vocabulary. And you have to come to a conclusion that sometimes it never will. It never will be in their vocabulary at all. And that's when you have to just detach yourself and keep moving. And because it's just like I said, if you're not doing good if you're not getting a added player hater a day. And that's where I have to look at things.
Yeah. Okay. So Shakira, what do you have to say?
Both of the ladies are extremely correct, at least in my opinion. There's definitely that crab in a bucket mentality out there, but I think there's also it's a level of hate that you don't really recognize right away, right? You have the other side of people say they want to support you, right? Or they may like a post here and there, but then they have comments like, "Oh, how you and your little business doing?"
Right.
Like that.
Right.
Because it's like my little business. Like, this is me. This is what I want to do. This is my
exactly.
Even if it is small right now, don't belittle it like it's just something I'm
like
doing.
It's nothing.
Right.
So like that's where it's hard to really identify what the issue is, right? So there is that issue where, oh, I don't want you to do better than me. But then there's also that issue where I just don't want you to be doing well at all. Like, why you and not me, right? And that's when you start getting those comments and different things like that. I've had people where for, you know, for instance, with the boutique, they're like, oh, well, if you carry this, I'll definitely support you. Okay, well, I go get that and get now one order, right?
Mhm.
That's fine. You don't gotta order. Or it's like, hey, can you just go share my post? Like, you know, let it reach your people or whatever. You know, they don't want to do that. And it's like, I'm not even asking you to do a lot. Like, just like and share. Okay, fine. You don't want to buy from me, or you don't want to buy from whoever I'm also promoting for, but can you just like it and reshare it? Help me get more exposure. But you get to a point where people don't even want to do that. Forget the money piece of it. They don't even just want to help you get visibility. And I don't necessarily know what it is sometimes. I do think a lot of it is envy and jealousy. And I also think it's a way that we look at even society, right? And the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of people don't, you hear people nowadays talking about, well, why we got to support a Black-owned business? Why it can't just be a small business, or why it has to be a woman-owned business? So they start to try to tear it apart to where it almost devalues what you're doing. Why do we even have to do that? Why it just can't be, you know what, you are doing something great. It's important to you. I may not even fully understand what you're doing or why you're doing it, but it's important to you as my friend, my sister, my aunt, you know, whoever. Like, I don't necessarily know, you know, personally everyone on the panel, but if y'all share something, I'm going to go like it. I'm going to share it, especially if I see it. Why not? It's not going to take away from anything I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's really my opinion. I think we have to get away from, you know, not necessarily the reasons why, but more why not? Why? What's stopping you really? Like, I'm not asking you to go spend $500 on whatever I'm selling, or, you know, you don't have to necessarily come to every event, but why can't you just simply share it, tell people about it? It's not going to take anything away from you as an individual to help.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes I look at things and I say, I wonder if people like value me as a person. And I just do. I have to get personal because I can't speak for a collective amount of people. I can only speak for myself. But when I really looked at things, because people spend money where they see value. And so you won't buy from my boutique, you know, or I can't speak for you. Let me not speak for you. I feel like certain people, when it comes to my magazine, you know, just people that I know, people that I've grown up with, you know, I will hear them get excited about being published other places. Even with the news. Sorry about that. I hope this can be turned down. Sorry about that. You know, but even with the news, it's like you're excited to be on the news, and I understand because more people see it, but do they value you and your story? I'll give you a whole opportunity to talk about your business, to talk about who you are, give you unlimited space. They give you 2 seconds. They don't even tell your complete story. But you will see value in those 2 seconds more so than you. So then it makes me ask the question, well, do you see value in me?
Yes.
Exactly.
And so that brings it down to this community family level for me every single time of how we look at each other. The reason why other companies can be successful is because people see value in them. For whatever reason, they see value in them. And it's like, I can tell sometimes that we don't see value in each other just by the way we talk to each other.
Yes.
Like amongst my family, you know, I'm just being honest. Like when we compliment each other, it's not a real, it's like, okay, I see you. You know what I mean? Even that, it's not necessarily negative, but I need to be able to say, you look really beautiful. You look so beautiful in that. Oh, I need to be able to really say that and express that. And I learned that I wasn't receiving that a lot because it would be hard for me to accept it. It would be, even when people try to pay me, I saw the damage that being around negative people, being around people that don't see value in you can make you start to devalue yourself. And so when people want to pay me, I would be a little resistant I would be like, oh, well, maybe I guess I could take a little bit of piece of change from you, because I'm unused to being treated like I'm valuable.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you want to devalue yourself and not see your whole potential. And you have to break that curse in order to see your full potential, because like I said, haters are going to they're like, they're going to say, oh, you can't do, you have that idea. Oh, you can't do that. You're not gonna be able to do that. How do you think that? And as you think like, oh, damn, how am I gonna do that? And I'm thinking like, gosh, are they right? But then you have to say, you know what? If I set my mind to it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
And this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to listen to this negative person over here, because obviously they think they know everything. They don't know anything about what is going on with me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have to fix myself, I have to break my ties with this negative person to get where I need to be.
Right. And I think that's a key thing, because you tend to listen to the negativity, especially if it's coming from somebody that you feel may have your best interest at heart, those long-term friends or that family member, not realizing that they really don't care. Kind of back to what you said, Ken, they don't value what you're doing or bringing to the table, but you tend to listen to that negativity because it's always coming from someone that you feel like actually has your best interest at heart, but in reality they don't, but you don't recognize it right away. So you focus on it, and then you're right, you have to get to a point where you kind of like, why am I even listening to that person? Like, what am I doing? I got to focus on me and what I want to do, because they don't mean you the good that you think they should mean.
No,
really don't.
No, I had an ex, and he's an ex for a reason. I would post my modeling pictures on there, and I would put on there, because everybody would ask me, well, where did you get that dress from? Where did you get that outfit from? So I would tag on there, the store. Hopefully, you never know what may happen, where that store may recognize that picture and say, hey, I want to be a paid partnership with you, or you may want you to model for my outfits. He inboxed like, what do you think you're doing? Are they paying you or something? I mean, what do you think that you're trying to do? You're trying to prove yourself that you're no longer the weight that you were. So why are you promoting yourself as a plus person? I am still a plus person. Just because I lost 200 pounds doesn't mean I'm not still a plus person. I still have to purchase items out of a plus store.
Right.
I can go to a boutique store and buy anything. So what is it why did you inbox me in the first place?
Right.
And you're ex for a reason, because you thought that you knew everything back then. You know nothing about what I'm trying to do. I never promote myself as a big girl. I never promoted myself as that. Even then, I didn't promote myself as that. I promote myself as a person, because I'm a beautiful person no matter what size I am. Right. But it's that negativity that I could have said, you know what, maybe I shouldn't post my pictures or whatever. And for a minute, I did think about that. But I said, you know what, he's next for a reason. So obviously, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep going further to where I need to be. If he knew exactly what I was doing, just because you promote your business a different one way doesn't mean I'm not going to follow the same, because it may not have the same results for me. Right. I'm going to go my own path and do what I need to do.
Right. Mm-hmm. I feel like, because I do want to talk about some solutions. So y'all think about, what do you think we can do to change some things? Because it's one thing to have these discussions, and I've had my venting moments probably with each of y'all. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I have learned also through each of y'all that it's possible to have people around you that will support you. I do have value. I've seen by kind of like getting outside of that network, getting outside of, you know what I'm saying, the people that I maybe grew up with, or the community that I was raised in. Once I kind of ventured outside of that, because each of you are outside of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Outside of my state, some of you, and outside of my city. But that's what it took for me to be able to say, oh, people do value what I do. They want to pay me. They care about what I say, so have value or whatever. But what do you all think we can do to change that, to get more women to understand that we actually are better when we support each other? We actually see growth when we support each other.
Right.
I think this right here, doing this, is the first step of us supporting each other. And then if others see like, oh, these are Black women from 4 walks of life. They're supporting each other. Maybe I'll take a chance and try and see what Kamille has going on with her jewelry, what Shakira has going on with her clothing, what Candace has going on with her magazine, what Meneka may have going on with her modeling, her blog, whatever.
Right.
See, maybe there's something to what they're talking about. And then that will kind of help, even like a domino effect. Because if people don't see each other, support each other, there's still gonna be negative people. We can't ever change that. We can't.
Yeah.
Right.
They come say, oh, what are you supporting her for? I see something in her. I see something in Kamille. I see something in her jewelry line that, you know what? You never know. I might be on the red carpet and they say, what are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing my jewelry by Kamille.
Exactly.
Oh, what dress is that? Is that Versace or this whatever? I said, no, it's not. It's from Shakira. You never know where this can go, where this can take you. And it's the negative comments. You have to say, you know what? Boop, you have to go. Just like on that little Mucinex commercial. Take that Mucinex and get rid of that little nasty little thing. Get rid of that.
Right.
And move forward with what you have going on in your path. Obviously, we were brought together for a reason. And that is that's right there for us coming together, and even having been on the chat was the first step to we don't know where this is going to go and how this would take us. We might be on the CBS studios a year from now. We don't know.
Never know.
This is a dynamic thing, and them seeing Black women support each other is a big thing, because other walks, other women of other ethnicities, they are the force to support each other 135%.
Right.
Black women, we're the ones say, oh, I ain't getting on, I'm not gonna get that dress because what's her face had that on the other day. So because she got it from her, I'm not gonna purchase from her because over here, this girl over here, she purchased it from her, so I can't purchase from her. You have nothing to do with this woman over here. Right. You want to purchase something, you purchase something. You want to wear, you wear it. If she has the same dress, then you know what, put on another pair of heels and walk that motherfucker out like you're the only person that has that dress, or you're the only person that has that earring. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to live by. If you can't live by that, then I can't fool with you.
Right. Come on, somebody. You preaching in here today now.
Can I get amen?
Amen. Amen.
Even my daughter, I'm like, amen, mama.
I have family members and friends that I put on, I'm speaking from my own personal experience, I've put a lot of people in my life on a very high pedestal. And for the last, let's say 2 or 3 months, I've noticed that what I give out, I don't get back from those people. Yeah. It's like support. I can be there, call me, I can text you, I can be there to uplift you. But then when it's time for you to be there for me, silence.
You're nowhere to be found.
Nothing. I can't pick up the phone. I can't call you. I can't text you. I can't say, you know what, I need to vent about whatever it is that's going on. I might have, for example, hit my toe. I can't call you and say, well, I just hit my toe. That really hurts. What do you think that I should do? I can't do that. So
it's too busy to have 5 minutes here. Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't even get the courtesy of, I'm going to call her. I'm going to actually be on the phone and talk to her. No. I had a longtime friend just stopped talking to me, told me that I was too busy. I have a business. I have children. I'm in school. So how am I too busy to talk to you when I talk to you a lot? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't get that. So what I started doing, I started surrounding myself, of course, with you ladies and a lot of other positive people. So that's what I feel like the solution is, where you continue to surround yourselves with positive people that's gonna uplift you, people that is going to believe in your dreams, people that can sit down and help you map out the rest of your dreams and your goals. I have talked to Candace plenty of times and told her my ideas, my dreams, And she's like, Kamille, you can do it. We're going to sit down and we're going to map this out. To let everyone else know that just because you're supporting everyone else or someone else, whether it be a woman or anybody, it does not take away from your essence and what's going to happen for you, because what is meant for you is completely meant for you.
Right. Right. I feel like, you know, another thing people miss out, especially with women, especially maybe with women of color, I don't know for sure, but I do notice that sometimes we are in a position of like, we want people to give to us. We will, like you say, we want it for free. But for us all to be successful, that's not the posture we got to be in. Like, and I think people don't get that. They don't see that. I don't know where they think the money comes from for the other businesses. It's because they have people that are supporting them and pouring in. Even though I'm in partnership with Kamille, that don't mean that I don't pay for my jewelry that I'm gonna give to people and put on people. That don't mean that I don't pay Shakira for the wardrobe just because we're in partnership. I don't know what people think it takes to be of a support system. It's not about having a handout. It's about, let's find a way that we can be mutually beneficial. I want to sit down with you and let's, like you say, I want to map out something to where, okay, we may do a whole show for Shakira and I don't have to be recognized. I don't have to be out in the front. I'm there as a support. She's come plenty of times in the backdrop, you know what I mean, of a photo shoot or something for the magazine. I'm just there to support you, threw a dress on me and everything.
Exactly.
But you know, I think that's the difference, right? Because like you said, like, how do we change that narrative? We have to stop expecting something for free. You know, and it's had those conversations. You may not have $500. Like me and you've had that conversation. Hey, I don't have that type of budget, but this is what I got. And then if I have a little extra, throw a little extra, right? You know, I think if we get out of that mindset of expecting something for free, we can all be so successful. Like, it doesn't have to be huge. And I keep saying that over and over again, because I think we also have to recognize that we live in an age of social media, the internet, and that social media reach is really where you can bring in your clientele, your audience. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, right? Meneka, I know you say you have a blog, right? You don't necessarily, you may not necessarily be selling something, but that's going to bring in revenue, even if somebody just subscribes, if somebody's just watching it from time to time. You know, Candace and I had a conversation one day and I was like, you know what? I'll be honest, Candace, I don't necessarily look at everything you posted, but I'm going to like it and share it and I keep on moving. You know, I might be doing something, right? But that's okay. But I'm sharing it with my audience, my demographic. And I think if we get to a point that we realize that all those small steps matter, and I think also the other solution or other avenue is we do have to get rid of those negative people in our space, and we have to be okay with getting rid of those negative people in our space and
breaking generational.
Right.
Like, you know, you can't have thinking that your other generations before you, because they may have that same thought. Oh, you got to get something for free. I need something for free. I got to place that. It has to be broken. You have to, like you said. Candace said, "Hey, I don't have $500 for you, Shakira, but I got $350. What outfits can I get for $350 for this photo shoot? Right. You know, Kamille, I got $200 to go with these outfits. What you got, Kamille? For $200 I can get to go along with these outfits so we can make this photo shoot. I already paid Jose to do this photo shoot. Let's do it. And you know, I don't have anything for you, Meneka, but if you can at least, you know, put this on your blog about your day on this photo shoot, whatever, that would be great. That is called support.
Yeah. Yep.
If you can tell somebody, Kamille can say, you know what, I can do another for you for $200. I mean, if you have $550, then maybe. No, she's not going to do that because she wants to support you. She's going to make it work. She's going to make it do what it do because it's all about mutual support and breaking breaking that cycle.
Yeah, no, you're right. That generational thing, because I think that's where it starts. You have to be able to think outside of what you've been taught growing up. And I always say, I will say, I feel like I've been a little bit fortunate because my parents were in the military. So I travel every year. I had to make new friends. I didn't have a choice. And because of that, I'm able to see things a little bit differently than, let's say, my cousins, or my aunts and uncles, because they've all been in the same place forever. So they haven't been able to really get out and see different people or meet different people, right? And I wanted to say this before. We have to realize that our customer or client base may not be our local community. We probably got to really get out, because I can tell you right now, if I solely depended on Tampa, I love you, but y'all don't love me back sometimes, and that's okay. You know what I mean? I get it. People are like, oh, well, my other friend has a boutique and I'm going to shop with them. That's great. But what happens is we tend to get discouraged because our local people aren't helping us or not supporting us, but that's okay. I get more orders. I promise y'all, I get more orders and more support from out of state people. Let me tell y'all, Mississippi is my home, I think, because they buy from me every day. I got Mississippi coming strong.
Wow.
Ohio will be coming.
Hey.
To both of you. I agree, because I get orders from Atlanta and Texas, and it's just different areas.
Yeah. It's been that way with me as well. Like as you can see, who's here. Like I said, my support has always come outside of my hometown and a lot of times my home state. And I feel like it's even a little religious. Like, I don't know if y'all know of that story in the Bible of Jesus, and he kind of like questioned even why the people where he grew up didn't accept him as, once he got older and came into who he was. And I feel like that's what made it okay for me a little bit to be like, well, hey, Jesus went through it. He went through it. They didn't want to accept Christ. Like, dang.
So who am I going to accept me?
Right. So it's just one of those things where I feel like sometimes people see you in one way and it becomes difficult for them to see you grow and change and develop into something that maybe they chose not to be.
That's actually a good point, Candace, because I think about, even if you take it out of business for a minute, I think about growing up and, my family, for example, they had this skewed view of me and my sister because our parents were in the military. If anybody know anybody in the military, they don't make no money. I'm just saying that right now. They don't make no money. But because my mom cared about how we looked, she made sure we dressed a certain way. And it wasn't name brand stuff. I'm telling you, Walmart and Kmart was our stores. But because now, when I moved back down here to Florida, I decided not to stay in St. Pete. I moved to Tampa. Do you know people's like, oh, you think you all that because you moved to Tampa? Have y'all been here? What are y'all talking about? Like, it's just another city. Like, what are y'all talking about over there?
Yeah.
But that's the mentality. And then they're like, oh, you think you're better than us because of, oh, now you got a business too. So you done moved to Tampa and you got a business. You can do it too. Like, you can do it too. It's not just something that was made for Shakira. You can do it too. And I think we're in a space as a society that being a business owner is really where it's at. And I think people tend to, like, instead of saying, oh, I can do that too, it's like, so you doing it, you got a business now? Oh, you think you are? No, right. No, I think that I am building something that I want to have, again, generationally too. Like, not saying that my son gonna be rocking style your curves, but I want him to be able to say, hey, I got a share in that. If right. I'm doing this and he's getting the output of it, so then he can probably go start his own thing. Right. It has nothing to do with, oh, I think I'm better than you. No, I'm doing this for me and my family. Right. Exactly. And I think people completely miss why you are doing something. It's not because you just bored at home. No, I'm doing this because I want to build something. I want something that represents me. I'm not doing it. It has really nothing to do with you, person A, B, and C. I didn't sit here and come up with this because I wanted to make you look bad. Like, how is that really the thought process? No, instead, I really wish you would come here and support me and let's build something together. You got a business, I want to help you do that. Just like I would hope you want to help me do the same. And I think that's part of, we got to get out of this mentality that somebody always thinking about us. And I know that may sound a little rough.
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? That I didn't build this thinking about the person down the street. I'm pretty sure, Candace, you didn't start Phatabulous Magazine thinking about somebody else down the street and how they gonna feel about it. So I think if we get out of that mindset that somebody coming for us, we probably would be a lot more successful and a lot more more unity as Black women, as women in business. It's not about I want to do better than you. It's about what I was actually building for myself, and I want you to be a part of it.
I know we could go on and on, ladies, but you all know we got several other topics to talk about, and we can definitely revisit this because I feel like there are other subtopics and things that we face as women in business that have our own businesses. You know, there's unique set of challenges as Black women that we have, and we can learn a lot from each other. We can grow together. So we can definitely revisit this topic. I want to thank you all for joining for the first conversation of Phatabulous Magazine Unfiltered. This has been great. Go ahead, starting with Kamille, one more time, give where we can find you, follow you, all that great stuff.
Okay, well, you can follow me on my personal page, which is on Facebook as Kamille with the K Rivers, because everybody uses the C, but it's a K. You can also follow me on my business page, which is Inner Beauty Styles with an S at the end, on Facebook as well. I'm also under those names on Instagram for both pages. I just started a TikTok. So that's on TikTok as well under Inner Beauty Styles.
Perfect.
And
definitely
I also have my Plus model Kamille Rivers page on Facebook.
Perfect. So y'all definitely connect with Kamille. Definitely go support Inner Beauty Style. She is always popping up with a lot of great sales and a lot of great items. So definitely go check her out. Meneka, what about you? Where can we find your blog?
My blog is Neka Kamille, NEKACAMILLE.com. My Facebook is Neka Kamille, NEKA Johnson. My Instagram is Sexy Scorpion BBW. And I also have another page on Facebook that says Neka the Butterfly, NEKA the Butterfly. I do have a TikTok. It's Meneka Johnson 5, I believe. And I also have, well, you can, if you want to email me, it's CamilleJohnson@outlook.com.
All right, that's what's up. So yes, that email is for booking purposes for Plus model Kamille. For Meneka Johnson.
Yes.
Hit that email up. That's what that email is for. Okay, and Shakira.
So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Style Your Curves, or if you put in like facebook.com/StyleYourCurves1, the number 1. Then also, of course, the website, styleyourcurves.com, all together. I do have a TikTok. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing on there. Yeah, but y'all can come find me at Style Your Curves on TikTok as well. I also have a YouTube channel that I'm slowly building, is Style Your Curves. And Candace, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. But yes, everybody, please come and check me out. And you gotta go check out Phatabulous and all the great things that
always.
Yeah,
all the time.
For sure. I have all of that information in the description box where you can find all of these beautiful young ladies. And also, yes, please subscribe to Phatabulous Magazine Unfiltered. You can go to patreon.com/ Queen Connect Pub, P-U-B, and it's a $2 special right now to subscribe, and you will get your issues for free. You will get the magazine issue with that $2 subscription, and you will also get all of the Phatabulous Unfiltered, because I'm only going to release a little snippet to the world. Y'all going to get a few little previews, but you can't get this because we got to have a space to really speak freely and be comfortable, and I want to have that. So everybody, if you want access, you got to pay a little something. $2 is not so bad.
Exactly.
Do that. So yes, it's $2 a month, and also there are 2 other publications that you can subscribe for. It's just a few more dollars extra a month, but you will get a host of information, a lot of things discussing community issues, as well as other great topics by these beautiful ladies here. And Bri Marie, Nadia Keys is going to catch us for the next episode. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back next Friday. Tune in again to Phatabulous Magazine Unfiltered. Peace.
Welcome to Style Your Curves. Visit us at www.styleyourcurves.com, where being curvy is made easy. Always remember, it's your curves, your style. Defy the standards.
SinStyle Fashions. SinStyle is a self-taught designer, stylist, creative director, fashion coordinator, and consultant. Growing up in the fashion industry, she developed a true passion and respect for the art while adding her own spin on things and going against the norm. Her work has been published in many magazines, and she has styled both men and women for all types of events. She finds comfort in the chaos of backstage fashion shows and peace in creating looks and helping you look amazing. Whether you need help with styling, building your fashion portfolio, or looking for a one-of-a-kind piece, SinStyle is your go-to. Have the audacity to be different. Get SinStyle.